is going on, everybody? Brutus on Baseball here with another mail day. I've got a little bit of a PSA reveal. I figured we'd start with that first. Get that out of the way. Once again, I have opened up all these cards off screen beforehand so that you guys don't have to watch me fumbling through. But here's the PSA reveal. Let's start with those. Just a couple cards. I can't remember exactly what order this was, but looks like about three cards, something like that. See what we get. We got a 2020 Topps Chrome Bo Bichette Refractor PSA 10. Gotta love that card. Got a Topps High Tech Gold Rainbow Trey Turner. This is, I don't know if you can see it, number 17 out of 60. You can see that's a good angle there. I love these high tech cards. See through, it's pretty cool. And then the last one that I got back is a 97 Bowman Adrian Beltre International Parallel card, PSA 9. These are tough to find. These 97 Bowmans with the black borders, really hard to find without the chipping. And to get an international version, it's that much better. So love to see the Beltre Bowman, first Bowman card right there. He's an up-and-coming Hall of Fame electee this coming off season. So get his cards now while you can. That's my advice. All right, breaking through all of these mail day cards. So opened up beforehand. Let's see what we got here. This one, we've got two cards. All right, so this Carlos Correa, I'm already seeing that he is playing better. He's just been out of whack the first half of the season, but already since the All-Star break, he's showing that he's made a bit of a change in something, and he's been able to get some good multi-hit games going. So this is a Topps Heritage from 2015. It's a mini version. I'm not a huge fan of most of the mini versions, but for the first time that I recall, 2015, the mini versions were numbered out of only 100. So this is actually a pretty rare version for a mini card for Topps Heritage. So number 21 out of 100, if you guys can see that there. And then the second card in that same package was a 2013 Topps Archives Manny Machado. I love these old Topps Archives looks. Some of my favorite cards. There you go, Correa, Machado. I talk about this sometimes. I've been a guest on a couple different people's YouTube channels, Chris with CCL Sports and David Gonas' channel, talking about the guys that I look for at the Hall of Fame and buying when they're actually down, but I still, believe in them long term that they're going to have, recovery to whatever they're experiencing in that down year. So Machado, Correa, two guys that are having down years, but I'm buying them when they're cheap because I think they've got a lot of promise still. So there you go. I'll put all these out here so we can keep track of what I got. Next package. Let's see here. This is a Tatis. Another guy, buy him when he's down. I think that a lot of people are going to forget about his, steroid scandal. If he goes on and plays, another 15 years in the big leagues and has a phenomenal career, and he never gets popped again for steroid use or suspended, that's water under the bridge to me, man. His story is that he made a mistake. He took something that he didn't know had, a chemical in it that was banned. I'm going to tend to believe the guy, especially if he goes through multiple seasons with drug testing and never fails again. He gets a pass in my book. This is the kind of card that I buy when he's cheap, when he's down, and I love those ice versions. Ice versions are awesome. So there you go, 2019 Bowman Platinum Ice, Fernando Tatis. Let's see what's next. All right, so next up, let's see here. Got a 2019 Panini Contenders Optic Purple Mojo, Vlad Guerrero Jr. There you go, Purple Mojo. I don't buy the Panini, the Donruss stuff too often because it is unlicensed. It doesn't have his logos, but I'll still look at them every once in a while, more from an investment opportunity than my own collection because it's unlicensed. And the reason why I picked this one up is it is numbered out of 75. And I picked this one up pretty good timing before Vlad actually won the home run derby. He's a great player, still young, having a bit of a down year, but give him a home run derby and he's suddenly back in everybody's good books. And I'll buy some of his when he's down. I got no problem with that. All right, so this next one, open it up on this side. All right, so a guy that is having a great comeback season. 2016 Topps Chrome Pink Refractor, Corey Seager. The year that he's having right now, hitting 350 with power. Man, I knew that he was going to have a good year with the elimination of the shift, but I had no idea he was going to come out like he has. And his card prices are starting to go up, but you can still find them on occasion for, way less than they probably should be for a guy that's kind of on his path. So, I'm surprised to see it, but I'll take the Seager cards. And, I'm buying fewer now because his card prices have been going up, but I'll still look for them on occasion, see if I can find them good deals. All right, next up, we got... All right, so I'm going to cut away real quick to another video clip showing you my Craig Biggio Hall of Fame rookie card collection. Just like I did in a previous video with John Smoltz, I picked up a 1989 Fleer Craig Biggio SGC 98. It's the old grade that's now equivalent to a 10. And I picked this one up because it was missing from my Craig Biggio Hall of Fame rookie card master set. Let me switch real quick to the other view and show you what my Biggio rookie card collection looks like. All right, these are his rookie cards. We've got 88 Fleer updates. We've got the first three. I've got PSA 10, BGS 9.5 with the quad 9.5s, SGC 98, that's his base. And then I've got the glossy versions, the SGC 10 and the PSA 10. We've got the 88 score traded, the two base versions, PSA and SGC Gem Mint, and I do have a score traded glossy version in SGC 10. We've got the Donruss PSA 10 BGS 9.5 Gem Mint with quad 9.5 plus, and the SGC 10 Fleers. This is where we get to insert our new card, which is always what's so exciting for me. Get to come in here and finish up my base 1989 Fleer Craig Biggio. And I've also got the 1989 Fleer Biggio glossy cards. And one of my favorites, I love showing this thing off, 1989 Fleer glossy Craig Biggio pristine 10. And then we've got the 89 score PSA 10 BGS 9.5, 89 tops. I've just got the PSA 10 and a Tiffany PSA 10, and then the upper deck PSA BGS with quad 9.5s and SGC 10. So you look through here, there's a couple missing. I've got 88 Fleer update, glossy BGS 9.5. I don't think I have that one yet. I do have the score traded BGS 9.5. I think that's sitting in a vault somewhere, just because that's where the card was bought. I've got the 89 Donruss all filled out. The Fleer is now complete with the glossy. Everything's taken care of in the Fleer. Score, I need an SGC. Tops, I need the BGS 9.5 and an SGC 10. Tops Tiffany, I need the same thing. And I've got the upper deck complete. So out of the entire Craig Biggio rookie master set, and I call this a master set because it's not just one grading company for me. It's all three major grading companies. So I think, I'm missing I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of his cards total, I think. 7 or 8. So pretty excited to add a new one. 89 Fleer SGC 10. So that's my Biggio collection. Let's head back to mail day again. All right, back to opening packages after that brief break to look at Biggio rookies. This next one, it's 2 cards. Okay, so this one is 2 cards that I got from, I think it's Cotton and Pine Collectibles. Max Scherzer 2008 Topps Allen and Ginter mini version, Gem Mint 10, and the same thing, but 10 years later, the Acuna rookie. I got these for what I thought were pretty good prices, especially considering that Scherzer is a surefire Hall of Famer and Acuna certainly is looking like one this year. So, and I love how PSA does these frosted plastic looks for these mini cards. I just think that's really cool to not have so much clear around the mini cards, but actually having it frosted, I think it really enhances the look of those cards. So 2 of those cards I'm happy to have. I think 2 that I didn't have. I think those are both kind of filling gaps in my collection that I didn't have before. All right, so this one, another Seager card. Picked this one up a little while ago. It's not something I see very often. 2016 Topps Toys R Us, purple. So a purple version that obviously came in packages, probably from Toys R Us. and it's BGS 9.5 with 9.5s all the way around. I didn't mention that earlier, but you notice all of these cards that I've gotten from BGS are all 9.5, quad 9.5s or better. These three all have a tin subgrade. And, that's just since BGS came out with their announcement changing their grading scale. I'm just not taking any chances. I'm not even really looking at, subpar Gem Mint 9.5s anymore that have a 9 subgrade. Just don't even want to mess with it. So, but at the same time, Beckett BGS is a great grading company with a lot of history. And in my opinion, even the quad 9.5s and better, it's a great value to buy those right now, because if you're buying the card, that's a great looking card if to get quad 9.5s or higher. So I'm going to buy Beckett BGS while they're down, but I'm just going to try to keep it to quad 9.5s or better. And this last one, this is actually, I'm going to link you to a video that I did a couple of weeks ago talking about the most important error cards. This is a 1989 Upper Deck Gary Sheffield rookie, and it's graded SGC 96, which is equivalent to 9 on their old scale. And it's not labeled, but what you see is when you look up close is that this shortstop symbol is upside down. It's an upside down SS instead of the right side up. So I'll move it over here and try to put it right side up on the other side of the screen so you can see the difference. But it's an upside down and it's unlabeled. So a lot of people don't actually know when they look at it that this is an error card. So I got it for pretty cheap. I saw it online and I grabbed it. Sheffield might be one of those guys that gets into the Hall of Fame. I doubt he'll get in his last year, voting on the writer's ballot, but I do think he has a good chance of one day being voted in by the Veterans Committee. So there you have it. You got all my mail day plus a couple new returns from PSA. Hope you enjoyed watching. Until next time, keep talking baseball, take it easy, and we'll see you around.